Hello and welcome to the Tank Club. Today I'm back on the Lost Depths PTS and I'm looking at something that something has changed in the game that has maybe been overlooked, and it's the fact that the Crusher Enchant has now been nerfed. So the reason why this has happened, so if we take a little look at something here, if we look at Blockade, so Frost Blockade is going to have a 30-second duration, which is fantastic for our sustain. So in terms of tanking, great stuff. We're going to benefit from better sustain because we only have to cast this once every 30 seconds instead of once every 14 seconds. Very nice. Now the problem is, if we look at this, it does frost damage to enemies in the target area every 2 seconds. So what that means is, when you use Blockade and you're using it to proc your Crusher Enchant, your Crusher Enchant ends after 5 seconds with your infused Ice Staff. What that then means is that because this ticks every 2 seconds, it can't physically retick on the cooldown. So that means you're now going to be having a downtime on your Crusher Enchant with Blockade. Now the way to obviously overcome this is once every 4 seconds, switch to your back bar and light attack, which obviously is not something that you're going to be able to do and maintain throughout a 5-minute plus fight or whatever it is you're doing. So what this means is that the Crusher Enchant has been nerfed, and we're now not going to be able to get 100% uptime on the Crusher Enchant with Blockade, because Blockade's going to tick every 2 seconds, so it's going to tick on 2, 4 and 6, and the Enchant's going to end on 5. So you're going to have a 1 second downtime every 6 seconds with your Crusher Enchant. So I'm going to give you a little example now. I'm going to bring up some combat logs so you can see the kind of effect it's having. And the fact is that, like, especially for like dungeon groups and 4-man groups, you're going to have 1 person with a Crusher Enchant. You wouldn't have 2 people running a Crusher. So what that means is you're actually going to have another DPS loss. So if you've already lost damage because of the changes to combat, we're also going to have an additional DPS loss when you're actually in group content by having a lack of 100% Crusher uptime. And this is not looking good at all. So if we take a little look now. So here we go. Like I say, the good thing is Blockade lasts for 30 seconds. It's great. So as you can see there, the little Crusher Enchant is going on the boss. 4, 3, 2, 1. And it ends. And it's now gone. Now it's refreshed. There's a second delay in between the refreshes. So it's definitely a big problem because it is a damage loss. It's an additional damage loss to the ones that people have already got. If we have a look at the combat report, it means by doing absolutely nothing different than what we were doing before, we've just lost uptime on the Crusher Enchant. So because the Crusher Enchant reduces the enemy's armor, this means that your damage dealers do more damage because the enemy has less armor. But now the enemy's going to have more armor, so the damage is going to be less towards the enemy. So this is a bad thing. Now, obviously, this may get changed along the PTS because I think this is potentially something that might have been overlooked and not really considered when changing everything to tick on those 2-second timers. Maybe the Crusher Enchant will get extended to 6 seconds. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. But I just wanted to let you guys know there is a significant change, really. This is significant in terms of what we bring to the table as a tank. This is one of our fundamental things. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that there is a big change to the Crusher Enchant at the moment on PTS Week 1 of the Lost Depths. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.